Hey everybody, this is Amy CQ from amycq.com coming at you with a new video in my series where today we're going to be talking about you know your website is dominating when it's SEO isn't MIA. So if you're not familiar with the term or heard the term thrown out there but not quite sure exactly what it means, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. So basically what that is how do you optimize your website so that the search engines like Google, like Bing, and so forth can easily crawl through your site, know what it's about, and be able to link a person searching for something that you offer and your website together and put you on the search results page. Okay, sounds easy enough, right? Well, SEO can feel like you're going down the rabbit hole in some aspects because it can get very deep and very involved. Warning here, I am going to put a warning in here. If you have ever been approached by one of those people that says and can promise you, I will put you on the first Google rank page as #1 in all your searches, I'm going to tell you right here and right now, run. Run, run, run. I'm sorry, but in most of my experience, those people are just, well, kind of scammers, to be honest. Now, that is not to say that there aren't good SEO people out there that are really, truly trying to help websites, especially larger websites, optimize their pages to get ranks, to get leads, inbound leads, through the search engines. Okay, that warning is over. So what can we do about this right now? I'm going to give you 4 ways that you can go and improve your SEO on your website. Okay, #1 is your URL. So that includes one, the domain name that you've chosen. So whatever your www.whatever.com is, that does include that name. That name will be crawled through Google and things, so it is part of the search. Also, and probably a little bit more important than that, is how your page's URLs look. So this might not be an issue, but I know for a lot of people that use WordPress, this is something you have to look out for, or any other kind of CMS out there. You want to make sure that your pages are using the page title, so to speak, in the URL. So for example, if your pages say something like www.yourdomain.com/?p equals 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, how does that help Google to know what the heck that page is about? It doesn't. So I know in WordPress they have an area where you can change that to the permalinks. And there's some options within there to include dates or not, and that's probably a story for another day. But be sure to use that. So it's actually written words that are your H1 tag or whatever your page title is, so that when Google is searching those URLs, they make sense. They could have words in them that people are actually searching for, not ?p equals 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay. #2 is kind of along with that is your page description. So that you're going to see kind of at the top of your browser. So if you click on a page, that description that comes up. Now, a lot of times it's just whatever you named that page in your menu, say like about us. So it'd be like www.yourdomain.com, and then I'll have like hyphen about us. Why not use that page description for your benefit? Put a little bit of a longer description in there. Especially for each page. If something's really, one page is really tailored, maybe it's for a location, one of your locations, how about talking a little bit about that in there? That again is something else that the search engines do look at. And it's a pretty easy fix. Okay, #3 is using your header tags. So those are your H1, H2, H3, things like that. You want to make sure that you are using them on your page. Again, some CMSs, it's pretty easy. Sometimes it kind of forces that anyway. But you want to make sure that you're using them first of all, and you're using all of them. So what happens is it kind of takes it hierarchically. So it looks at H1, then H2, then H3, then H4. Be sure to use those and have those styles set up so you can use them. You know, so if you're not using your H tags because you don't like what they look like, that's not a good excuse. Change those, make sure they look the way you want and function the way you want, and use them instead of just bolding text, say, for example, kind of fudging it. Use those H tags. Okay, number 4 is content. Content. This is kind of where the keyword search or topics come into play. Now, Google is shifting a little bit with keywords, and yes, it's so good to use them and have a plan of what your keywords are. So what you think or what you've researched to know that your clients are searching for as keywords out in Google, and make sure that those words are brought up in your content. But I do want to stress, not stuffed. We don't want to just have a bunch of keywords there, because Google will not like that, and neither will the people actually reading your site. So what I mean is the content that's focused on what you offer, that's going to match up with what people are searching for out there. The way of Google, and from what I know, it's constantly changing, but the latest that I've heard is that the theory is that it might start to shift away from actual just matching a keyword to keyword search, and more of this kind of fuzzy math thing where it says, yes, I see these keywords that people are using, and I see you using these keywords, but what about all these other topics or ideas around those keywords? Do you talk about those too? So Google is getting smarter and smarter. So how do we do this? By putting quality content on your website that speaks to your clients, that they want, that they are searching for, and that will value when they get to your site. Okay, so that is a lot of information for today, but those are 4 things you can do for your SEO, and that's going to wrap up today's segment. You know your website is dominating when its SEO isn't MIA. Thanks again for watching, and please like, comment, or share this video if you've liked it. If you do have questions, I love answering them. So be sure to add some comments in the fields below. Thanks again. Bye.